Good morning. This is Margaret, and we are here at the University of Sewing, and it's Facebook Live, guys. Can you believe there is, what is it, is today? Today's the 16th, 9 days to Christmas. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, how are your Christmas presents turning out? Are you done? Are you finished? I have to make bags for all the quilts that I made this year. I told you that earlier in the year that I was really focusing on learning how to use the long arm and making sure that I can help our customers use it, and hopefully I'd figure out the pitfalls and what's going on so that I can be a good instructor for learning about all the things with long arms. And I am working on a quilt right now. You're going to get to see it in just a couple minutes, but I have so many bags to make to put all these quilts in. I'm going to take all these pieces of fabric that I've had for a while, and we're going to turn those into bags, and we're going to wrap presents with it, because I'm a firm believer in fabric bags for Christmas gifts. And I'm always giving weird shaped Christmas gifts to people, quilts and things like that. It just ends up being hard to actually wrap them with paper. And, people just take the paper off and throw it away. So it's kind of cool to give them a bag that you've actually made. So good way to use some of that fabric that you're wondering, why in the world did I buy that? Because I always have a couple pieces of fabric. I'm like, what was I thinking? Well, I got a great use for it now. All right, guys. I have some ideas for some quick, easy gifts for you to make up. I have some ideas for some cute gifts. From what I understand, as long as we get it in the mail to you by Monday, it should get to you. So we're going to keep on top of that. I got a couple orders this morning. They're going to get shipped out. If you would be so kind as to share our video. I know some of you probably aren't even watching today because you have gotten really busy with all your Christmas preparations. But I do have a really nice gift for you today. I have two really cute Christmas back quarters and this adorable log cabin with applique pattern that I'm going to throw in a bag for you. If you're close by, you can come and pick it up. Today is our open house, the last day of our open house. And what does that mean? Well, we have chocolate, we have snacks, we have drinks. We would love to see you. We have a fabulous Christmas sale going on. So right now, through the end of the month, if you use our coupon code XMIS22, you get 25% off of any of our gifts, 25% off of Christmas fabric, panels, and kits, and I made it work for everything. So it's all on there. You can use that, and you can get that. And this is a great way for you to start your ideas for your spring sewing. Maybe there's something you want to do, you were thinking about, you didn't get it done. Those wonderful napkin kits, that'd be a great idea for next year for Christmas. If you don't get to it this year, so what? You can get to it for next year. So that would still make a great gift. So I'm going to give this to one of you who shares. The deal is, if you're not familiar with how we do this, we give away something every single one of our Facebook Lives that are on Friday and Saturday mornings. We do this at 9:30 on both of those days, and we give away a little present of some sort. And when you share on Facebook, if you just put it in the comments that you do that, you get entered into the drawing. So I want to make sure you know what we've got going on here. So, I was telling you those gifts for 25% off. See these cool little ornaments? We're down to just a few of them. And if you want to go ahead and give one of these to someone, they're going to be 25% off. So that's a really good deal. We've also got, want to make sure you see this adorable little Bernette sewing machine. So the deal with this machine is for the month of December, it's only $249. Normally this machine is $335, so you're going to save $90 on it. So that ends up being a really nice deal. So go ahead and look at that, see if that might fit for somebody. It's a great little mechanical machine. It would be a great entry-level machine for anybody who's learning to sew. And so that is available right now, and you don't want to miss out on that. That's really nice. I want to make sure that we plug this lovely machine set right here one more time. You know, I know that there are some of you who are hoping you would get a sewing machine for Christmas. What a deal is this one? So the $790 and the $860, you get the $860 for free. It's a $6,000 deal, so that you get that for free. So, you know, the $790 is the top of the line for Bernina, and it comes with an embroidery unit. Well, now it also is coming with this great $860, and the $860 is the computerized version of the overlocker. Now, why would you care about that? Well, because when you go to look at one of these specialty thread types of things, what you get is a whole way to figure out how to set up your machine without you having to get the manual out. It is so handy. You are really gonna like this a bunch. You just click on the stitch that you wanna do, and there are many of them here. You just click on it, and it just walks you through how to set up the machine. It is so nice. Okay, so don't forget, we have some beautiful machines over here, and if you look, all of our Bernettes right now, they're marked down 20%, great for Christmas. So we also have, I was telling you about some great gift ideas. See, things like that I'm standing in front, and you're gonna have to get a lot closer over here and show them off, Leia, because we've got things like these little bitty boomers. These are little speakers. You have someone in your life who thinks Darth Vader is fun. So these are speakers that you can use. There's journals. There is a wonderful set of Tula Pink scissors. There is this really cute Amanda Murphy. It's a little pin container, and it's a magnetized, so you can put that up. We've also got some really cute sewing machine themed travel sets. And don't tell me you don't need one of these. Whenever we're traveling, how handy is that? Seam ripper, scissors, safety pins, all the things you need. So while you're traveling, you would have that in this nice, neat little case, and it is ready to go. We've also got some really cute little cases to clean your machine. You get a microfiber cleaning for your screen. You get these 2 different brushes. Nice little set there for you. Oh, you know what? You just heard me say that Leia is doing the filming today. I bet you're wondering, why is Leia doing it and not Dave? Well, Dave and Aaron have gone down to Jasper, Indiana to deliver a Q20 on a koala table. That's one of our sit-down units, and it's going to Jasper to a lovely art quilter. Her name is Beth, and they are going to be down there to deliver this and set it up for her. Now, if you look at where Bloomington is and you look where Jasper is, it's a little bit of a drive. I want you to understand that we go pretty darn far to deliver our long arms. We've done all the way down to Evansville. We've gone over to just a wide range of areas, Plainfield and different places. So if you are anywhere in Indiana, you want us to be your long arm dealer, we would love to help you out with that. So I want to make sure you knew about that. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and take a quick look over here at the Bernina 890. Now, you know this is one of my favorite machines if you've been watching for any time. Guess what you get with it right now? You're going to get this beautiful luggage so that you can take it to any of your classes that you come to. Look at all the feet that are right here. These are all available. You get the big book of serging, and you get the machine. And how cool is that? And again, this is the computerized serger overlocker, which as you want to go to any stitches, and this one's the combo machine. So it's going to tell you how to set up your machine, whether you want to do cover stitching, you want to do serging, or you want to do a combination of the both of them. And it has the wonderful, well, it would be nice if it was actually put in correctly. It actually has a knee lift so that you can lift the foot up. And did you know that when you are doing this, did you know that you can move the foot out of the way? Look at this. The foot actually moves out of the way. And that is pretty darn cool. So that you can see where you're at. You can see what you're doing. It is so handy. So this is a really nice feature. And it is ready to go. And we have several of these available right now. Don't forget, we have some really nice deals on long arms and studio frames. And we're going to go around here and we're going to take a look. We've got the long arm set up with our Q-matic. So here's the Q-matic. This is the design we're doing. And it is sewing this beautiful butterfly design on there, which is, by the way, one of the designs you get. So that is on there. And if you come and let's let them see that pretty butterfly on there. So this is a Josephine Walls panel, and we have her current line. The previous line is where this panel was available, but you know what? We have her current one, and it has some really beautiful panels with it too. So if you are looking for something like that right now, I want to make sure that you go ahead and take a look at those. So panels, I want you to know we changed our mind. You see the red one right here? We're going to get the red colorway of that particular panel. And it should be in any time. I saw that they were shipping that. So we decided to go ahead and get the red colorway on that. It's really beautiful. I want to take you back to show you off another wonderful idea for Christmas. Now, this is the most colorful Bernina package I have ever seen. So you're going to get your luggage. You're going to get this gorgeous machine. It comes with an embroidery unit. It comes with a great packet of personally selected cape fabrics. And it also, if you come over here and show off the box of embroidery, there's all kinds. There's 5 different embroidery packages that you get with this that are exclusive to this machine. So the Bernina 770 QE Plus is right here available. It comes already with a bunch of designs that are just cape designs, and it's really fun. So see it right there on the screen where it says cape. So you go there and any one of those designs is going to be in here. And you can go ahead and stitch your own out. Look how pretty these are, guys. You know, we have got this one and one more that is promised to us if they get those done. They're talking about that they are going to get those done. And this machine has so many cool features. If you're not familiar with the 770, well, for starters, look at all the space you get in here. So you're going to have 10 inches to do any of your sewing and quilting. So that's a really fun feature of this. It comes with a whole selection of wonderful quilt designs. And, you know, many people don't realize it, but this screen is actually, the stitches are full size. So if you weren't aware of that, look at this. You can see exactly how big these stitches are, and you can figure out if it's going to fit and be proportioned how you want for your particular project. So that's a really wonderful thing. Of course, it's got the foot that goes up and down with just the press of a finger. It's got a cutter, and it's got the ability to go ahead and while you're sewing, you can just press this lovely button and it'll put down your needle. We've also got this feature right here, so while you're sewing, the needle either be up or down, and it'll stop in place for you. But I really like the fact that you've got both of them. You can take and put the foot up or down. changing your pressure on your fabric now is so simple. All you have to do is hit a minus or a plus, and you can get it to set up however you want. If you want to clear that off, all you do is hit the clear button. You know, another thing that makes these machines so incredibly fun is that I can hit this question mark right here and ask the machine to tell me all about that stitch. And this is going to tell me about the stitches. And this is one of the stitches we have in the quilting section of the machine. So it tells you what thread to use. It tells you that it's going to automatically set up your tension. It tells you to use, what to do if you're having some problems with it. It is really handy. And, you know, I just think that a lot of machines out there, one of the things that makes them complicated is that it is going to be really difficult sometimes to know what to do, because you have to get the manual out every time. And are you actually looking at the right thing? Well, right now, you've got your manual right in the machine. You can look at this and you can go through. It's got troubleshooting. It's got information about embroidery, thread, all that sort of thing. Really does make everything so much easier. Okay, so I told you I was going to give you some ideas for some great things that you can do last minute for Christmas. So I'm pretty sure most of you have got some orphan blocks somewhere around your rooms. Why don't you take those and just bring them together into a really quick and fast quilt? You've got all these different things. You can go ahead and put them together. I know you have plenty of fabric, we all do, so go ahead and put them together, and you can have that as a charity quilt. You can have it as something, a really quick gift to give somebody. You know, not every quilt has to be machine quilted, or you know what, using your walking foot makes it really fast. So what you could do is you could go ahead and put those orphan quilt blocks together, maybe take big long pieces of fabric and bring them together in some way that's a little unusual for you. As long as the colors all work and you think it's pretty, it's fine. Go ahead and take those together, make that quilt up, and you've got a lap quilt in no time at all. You can tie it, you can take a piece of flannel and put it on the back, and it'll just be really comfy and nice. What if you're running out of batting? You know, there's a stitch on your sewing machine. I'll bet you don't even realize this, because it's on all the Berninas that I've ever seen. It's called a faggoting stitch. And on this machine, it's stitch number 12. So take a look at this stitch. And what you can do with this stitch is you can put your two pieces of batting and you can stitch them together, and then you'll have a big enough piece to do what your project needs. You know, the nice thing about these 9mm wide machines is you can make this as wide as you need. I generally make it as wide as I can, but I also make it, I take and lengthen the stitch length, because this doesn't have to be super close together. What you're trying to do is take two pieces of batting. You don't overlap them, you just butt them up to each other, and this will sew them together. And it really does work really well. I just did this recently for a quilt, and it just was so easy. Got to use up some my batting, and I was able to do that really quickly. You know, another thing that you can do, and I'll bet you have this all at home, is you can make your own fat quarter bundle to give to a sewing friend. You have some really pretty fabrics, and I'll bet what you could do is you could make your own fat quarters and bundle them up and put them with a pretty ribbon, and there you have a present all ready to go. And as I said, going ahead and doing any of the fabrics that you've got, making them into a bag. You know, a lot of us worry about, oh, well, how do I do that? How is it accomplished? Well, I've shown you a lot of different times, but just remember, most of the fabric you buy, it's going to be 45 inches wide. So what you can do is, if you do things like, when I see a lot of our customers, they will come in and they will purchase a couple of half-yard pieces. Well, those are going to be 18 by 45 inches wide, guys. So you've got, oh, you know what? Somebody goofed. have to take and put those aside. So we'll do that. But typically your half yard is going to be something like this. So what you can do is you could sew several of these together with just 1/4 of an inch. You've got a yard of fabric, and then you can go ahead and put them together, make your bag, and you know what? For most quilts, a yard is going to take care of it. So that will be a really simple, and all you have to do with the top, we've done it before, but remember that all you have to do for making that top edge is, one, you could use the salvage edge if you wanted, but if you don't want to do that, you're just going to press it down, and that's all you need to finish it off. And then just take some ribbon and sew it onto the edge of the bag, and you will have a cute little bag that you can just put that ribbon on it, and you're done and ready to go. Okay, so let's talk about what else is going on today. I think I mentioned this, but I want to make sure. If you are around Bloomington and you are available today, we're having an open house. So I think we talked about the fact that we have all kinds of snacks, but I think I forgot to mention we are open until 8 tonight. So the really cool part about that is that if your significant other is typically afraid to come into a sewing store, what you can do is you can bring him along, because we're having this open house. He can come in, sit down, enjoy a little bit of beverages and some snacks, and you can look around. You can hand us your wish list, and we can make sure he gets it. So we have these wonderful wish lists that you can fill out. We can take and get everything together for him, and then we can put it in a bag, ready to go, and he can pick it up at his convenience. So we've already done this for a couple of customers. Why don't you let yours know? Because, you know, they're afraid that they're going to get you the wrong thing. So if you come in and you do the wish list and they're here and they see that we're very friendly and nice to men, so that should help a lot. So we've got some great books available. We've got great fabrics as always. We've got these wonderful machines, and all the Bernina accessories are 25% off. So when you come in and you want to go ahead and you're trying to figure out what you want, you know you really want that big book of stitching, or you know that you really want a multi-spool holder or something like that. Well, in store, I can do a little bit different things for you than I can in our online, because Bernina's only doing the sale on the feet, and they're doing the sale on the embroidery hoops, and they're doing the sale on the luggage, which is fabulous. But I can do a few things in store. So if you want, call me and we can do it over the phone, or you can go ahead and just come in and pick out what you want, and we'll tell you how that deal is going to work. So it's very easy. The other thing I want to make sure that you know about is that we have actually a lot in clearance right now. So if you're trying to finish up a project, you want to do it and try to save some money because it's Christmas time, we have a lot of stuff in our clearance section. So take a look there, because it's going to be a really good deal. And maybe you don't know this, but we offer free shipping on anything over $150. So, you know, sometimes shipping fabric's really expensive. So we are not as expensive as a lot of places in that regard. So if you want to go ahead and get a few things, you've got some projects in mind, you're trying to find a good deal on them, we've got them right now. So take a look at that. There's some really cute things in there, and we would love to help you make sure that you get what you're needing. Do you have a question on your sewing? Are you running into a problem? It seems like the problems always happen right as we're trying to finish up a project. And that doesn't seem to matter if it's Christmas time or it's for somebody's birthday or whatever. It's just notorious how this seems to occur. Well, if that's happening for you, give us a call and let's see if we can help you. Pictures are really helpful. You might try starting off with an email, because if we can't see what's going on, it's sometimes hard. But if we can see what's going on, maybe that would be helpful. Are you wanting to look at this next year and you're thinking about how you want to improve your sewing? I've had a number of customers mention to me that they're really interested in clothing sewing. Gift certificates are amazing and they will work for classes. That would be a great present if that's something you want. Tell your family member, buying gift certificates, you can do it online with us, or you can just give us a call. We've already had a couple of really sweet things happen. One was a son calling for his mom and getting a Christmas present and gift certificate. We've had also a couple of daughters who came in who wanted to get their mom some things. Oh, it's been really fun to help them pick out Christmas presents. So if you are thinking, you're wanting to know what to do, you're trying to get this all together, stop by today. We're here until 8 tonight, and you can come by and for our open house. And after 6, who knows, there might be some adult beverages here. And we are just thrilled to see you. It's been so much fun. Everybody who comes in for the open house, we have a little gift for you. We'd love to see you and love to say happy anniversary for us, 6 years in this location. And, you know, I stopped to think about it the other night. I have had my own business as a retail location for over 17 years now. So it's been a long time, and we've been doing a lot of fun things. We've got a great staff here to help with anything you need. And really, if you're struggling with anything right now, don't hesitate. We want to be a resource. Just remember, if you're looking at those long arms and you've been thinking about that, did you know that we've got a Bernina educator coming in to talk about both the frame models and the sit-down models in January? Maybe that's what you get for Christmas. So it's a really inexpensive class to come to. You learn about how the long arms work with ruler work. You'll learn how they work with doing free motion and lots of other things. The gal who is coming for this, her name is Robin Phillips, and she is so talented, and she's super fun, really high energy. I'm really excited about her coming, and she is going to talk to you guys all about these long arms and what they can do and how they are working for her, because she's got her own business using one. So she's got something really special to offer in that. If you already own a Bernina long arm and you would like to come, we're going to have an owner's class. I've got to get that on the schedule right now, but if you're interested in that, let me know. I'll put you on the list. We're going to have limit on how many people can come to those classes. So make sure that you sign up for them. Okay, we are right there at the time when we have to open the doors, and both Leah and I are pretty much it this morning. So we've got to get the doors open on time, and I wanted you to know that we're here for you. So don't hesitate. We love helping you, and we love to sew, and there's going to be lots of clothing classes coming up in this next year, and there's going to be lots of embroidery. So keep an eye peeled out for those classes, and I hope that you have a fabulous Friday. Tomorrow morning we'll be here for Facebook Live, and I think Dave will be back for that. So he's always got more ideas than I do sometimes about these shows. So I'm sure he'll let me in on it. You guys have a great day. Come by and see us for Facebook Live tomorrow, or come for our open house today. We'd love that. Have a great day.